In the lyrics, how much creative input do I have in the lyrics of my songs? Totally. Totally. I tell you what, though, when I'm working with Iggy, it's generally, in fact, I work the other way around with him. The songs that we've written together, things like China Girl, I've usually written the melody, and then Jim Iggy, writes the lyrics. That's how we worked here. We work. Videos, I also take a very firm hand in. I usually sort of storyboard them out myself with whoever I'm collaborating with. I try and keep hold of everything the way I want it to go, creatively anyway. One of the first tracks on the Never Let Me Down album is called The Glass Spider. And it was a kind of a silly mythological story song based on the Black Widow spider, who in fact does, when she's finished eating her prey, lays the skeletons out on the web, sort of in a long line. I thought that was most peculiar. And I just fantasized from that and made the web more like a housing estate. And sort of just went out from there. And it seemed like a good fundamentary kind of enclave for the entire show to take place in, rather kind of womb kind of structure to it. And it worked out pretty well.
Yes, over there.
Yeah. A lot of your early fans would say that your early work was innovative, but that was fairly innovative and groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But the work that you're doing now, you play it safe. What's your reaction to that?
It suggested that maybe some of my earlier work was innovative, and that what I do now is playing safe. I would suggest that's a matter of opinion. I'm not sure that I'm in full agreement with that.
I wonder what your motivation is when you come up with a new sound. Is it to create a new sound, or is it just something that you like to do, or what?
It's very hard to not continue to readdress the same subject matter endlessly. I mean, it's I have a certain niche that I work in. A lot of it, until recently, tends to be about alienation and being on the outside of things. So that tends to be where I feel more comfortable as a writer. But I think one keeps readdressing that situation and trying to express it in a different way. Like a painter does a pot of flowers over and over and over again in different ways, you know. I guess that's what I do. Although my more recent stuff is a lot more intimate and more personal than I've ever written before. I'm not sure where I am. I'm kind of walking a fine line there because I'm not sure how good at it I am, but I'm still messing around with it.